It's PB&Z Sports Chaos. It's March Madness. It is also St. Patrick's Day Eve. We got a couple of Guinness going here. And look who's here with us. G Money's here with us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
That must mean we're talking bets, correct? And it's March Madness. So look what we got. We got brackets. We're going to run through the brackets.
One of the 5 best days for a guy. You got basically 4th of July. You got first weekend of NFL. You got the New Year's Day games. You got Wild Card Weekend, and you got March Madness, the first weekend of March Madness.
There you go.
This is our Christmas.
And by the way, we're here at Wamesit Lanes in lovely Tewksbury, Mass. Wamesit a great host for us. They got great food, excellent beverages. As we said, we got some Guinness going on, but they got some nice mixed drinks here. You've had a bunch over the course of time,
I've
right?
been here many a times.
Yes, you have. He's been thrown out of here many a time as well. All right. Hey, G Money, I got a couple things for you before we get into this conversation. I got to give you some facts. First of all, Gonzaga, as we know, is the overall #1 seed, correct?
Yep.
They've been doing the overall #1 since 2004 only. That's the first time they started ranking them from 1 to 64. Gonzaga's #1, once again, they were last year. Only 3 times in history since 2004 is the overall #1 won the whole damn thing.
Doesn't surprise me. It's a tournament of upsets.
No, exactly. By the way, another little fun fact for you. No team who lost the first game in their conference tournament championship, so the ACC, SEC, anybody that lost their first game has never won the NCAA. So guess what, fans?
There's 4 teams.
Auburn, Baylor, Illinois, and Wisconsin. Yep. If you're a fan, bye-bye, see you later. Take them out of your bracket right now. Trust us on that one. All right, the other norm, one of the top 4 seeds, so that's 16 teams, right?
Yep.
4 by 4, right? One of the top 16 teams lose every single year in the first round. It's only 5 times in 36 years it hasn't happened.
I saw an interesting one that kind of feeds off that. The top 3 seeds, one of the top 3 seeds, so 9 teams, has won the tournament in 32 of 36 since they've expanded.
So there you go. So if you're picking 4, you might not win it, right?
Most likely not.
All right, there you go. Hey, by the way, 9 of the last 10 play-ins. So now we have this play-in thing. It started last night, right? So now we have technically 68 teams, right? Well, really 72, then 68, then 64. Every single year except for one, a play-in team has won the first round game. By the way, I think I had picked 2 of them tonight. We'll talk about that momentarily. Wow. All right. A #2. So if you're picking a #2 seed to win this all, listen up very carefully. They've only lost 9 times in the history of the tournament.
Only won 9 times or lost it?
9 times in the entire history of the tournament, a #2 team has lost in the first round.
Oh, okay.
So in the first round.
I thought you meant won the whole thing.
No, in the first round. All right, another one. Since 2002, #5 seeds, believe it or not, 5 plays 12.
Yep.
They're only 45 and 31 against the #12.
It makes
so
no sense.
that's a good pick, right?
12 over 5.
Oh, and here's the other good one, #6 versus #11. Since 2010, do you think it's plus 500 or less than 500? #6 over 11.
I would say less than 500.
You are correct. 21 and 23 is the #6 versus
So
#11.
11's a valuable number as well.
Yes, yes. What do you got? You got some fun facts for us as well before we get into some top conversation.
I got some things. I read that in the last since the bracket expanded, every champion has been either top 30, has been both top 30 offense and top 30 defense by adjusted defensive ratings.
Okay,
so
all right.
There's only a few teams that fall in that bracket this year, and I think it's going to buck the trend personally. But that's Arkansas. I'm sorry, no, that's Kentucky, Nova, Kansas, UCLA, Zona, and Gonzaga are the only teams that fit those metrics. And Houston as well.
Really?
So there's 7 teams, yeah. So those are teams top 30 in offense, adjusted offense, and top 30 adjusted defense.
7 of them.
7 of them this year. But I think I think that's going to be a trend that's bucked because when I get into my bracket, I'll explain why. But,
all right, so give me a couple wild cards. Here you go.
So I'm going to give you the best picks to win the tournament as far as a betting perspective. This is pure value bets. I think 2 of them could win. One is Tennessee plus 1,700. So you put 100 on Tennessee right now, you're going to win 1,700. Like that a lot. I like Texas Tech to win at 100 to win 2,200. Really good odds. And then Arkansas is my sleeper as far as odds are concerned. You bet 100, you win 4,500. Now in perspective, a Zaga bet, you bet 100, you win 275. Kentucky, you bet 100, you win 650. In Zona, you bet 100 to win 550. Those are 3 popular picks. Me personally, I'd rather take a flyer in the other 3 because the odds are significantly better.
I would say Arkansas, if they were playing in Arkansas, has a good chance because they beat the number 1 team in Arkansas and the number 2 team this year in Arkansas.
Great home team.
Yes, but they're not playing in Arkansas. Sorry, Hog fans. Sorry about that.
And then in addition to that, this as far as Thursday and Friday is concerned, there's 7 bets that I think you could take to the bank. One of them is UNC -3. I think they're going to dominate.
Against
personally.
Marquette?
Yeah, I think they win by more than 3. I love Murray State to win by a field goal. I think that's a no-brainer, personally.
Against San Fran?
Against San Fran, good team, but Murray State's on a roll. I love Chattanooga +8. Way too many points.
That's against who? Illinois?
Illinois, yeah. Illinois, I don't think's that good, in my opinion.
Well, by the way, they lost in the first round of the Big Ten, right? There you go.
UAB +9 against a Houston team that played nobody.
But you like Houston. You just said they have a lot of good stats, right?
Yes, but they haven't played one team over that's ranked 25 or higher.
Okay.
So they're not that good. Colgate at an 8. I like that a decent amount. And Yale getting 16. So there's a lot of good dogs out there, but those are the best 7 bets, in my opinion, in the first 2 days.
And what do you see as the biggest upset?
The biggest upset, I would have to say UAB beating Houston.
Are you picking that?
You'll see.
Oh, my God. My biggest upset, number 13, South Dakota beats Providence.
I like that too. Yep,
All right,
I'm with you on that.
All right, let's run through the picks. Let's start with the West. What do you got in the West?
The first one?
Yes.
Obvious, Gonzaga.
Gonzaga.
Goes without saying.
They beat Georgia State. Go ahead.
That's
What
good,
do you got? Boise State and
Boise State. I think they're a solid team. I think Memphis, they have too many limitations. They can't hit the 3. So I like Boise State.
UConn, New Mexico.
UConn.
I actually see this as a potential upset. I'm not picking it, but I see it as a potential upset. Yeah. All right, what do you got with Arkansas? We just talked about that.
I have a little man crush on Arkansas this year, one reason or another. I don't know why. I never liked them before. So I'm nervous when I say this, but Arkansas, but Vermont is a solid team.
They are a solid team. All right, here's a good one. Alabama against the play-in winner, which was Indiana last night, right?
Yep.
Alabama versus Indiana.
Indiana. I think Alabama is too Jekyll and Hyde. They've been all over the place.
Ooh, Alabama. I'm sorry. It was Alabama versus Rutgers. Rutgers.
The winner of tonight's game is going to beat Alabama, and I think it's going to be Rutgers.
I'm with you. I got Rutgers as well.
Awesome.
There you go. Sorry about that.
No worries.
5 minutes. All right. Next we got Texas Tech, Montana State.
Texas Tech, no brainer. No brainer.
Michigan State, Davidson.
I think Davidson's a solid team. I hate to go against one of the best coaches of all time, but Davidson's got the big 3.
Are you picking them for an upset?
Yes, I am.
Whoa! I do have Michigan State now.
Oh.
All right. Wow. Duke versus Cal State.
Duke.
Fordham.
Yeah,
All
no
right.
brainer.
Now we move down to the next bracket. We've got number 1 Baylor plays Norfolk State.
I don't think Baylor's good, but they're good enough to win this one.
They got a lot of injuries. We'll talk about that.
They're banged up.
Right? North Carolina, Marquette. You already
UNC,
talked about that?
yeah.
There you go. St. Mary's. Here's the one. St. Mary's versus Indiana.
St. Mary's, really good defense.
I got Indiana fans. All right. Indiana, I think, pulls the upset there. UCLA against Akron.
UCLA.
Ooh, all right. Texas, Virginia Tech.
V Tech is on fire. I'm going with the upset.
By the way, why are they 11th seed? They won the ACC tournament.
And they're the number 3 best shooting team as far as 3-pointers are concerned. And they got a good D.
I'm with you. Vitek wins that game. All right. Purdue against Yale.
Purdue, they don't cover, but they win.
I got that as upset alert. I don't pick it, but I got.
But they have the 100th rated defense, so Purdue is a team to get upset. They're not a good team.
And Yale's very, as we know, they're very smart with the ball because they're Yale. All right, Murray State versus San Fran.
Murray State.
I like Murray State. By the way, they're on a 20-game winning streak.
21, I read.
21. There you go. All right, Kentucky, Big Blue, Kentucky.
No brainer, Kentucky.
All right, we got it. All right, let's move over to the other side. We got the South. Arizona goes against I don't know, some scrub.
Let's just put Zona in there.
Yeah. They're playing the play-in winner from tonight.
Zona.
All right, TCU plays Seton Hall.
I like Seton Hall in that better division.
Whoa, I got TCU on that one.
Yeah.
TCU coming out of the Big 12.
I don't think it matters. Zona's going to beat either one, so.
Yeah, all right. Houston against the University of Alabama.
UAB with the upset.
Wow, that's your big one from number 12 versus 5.
Yes.
All right, I got Houston. I'm playing chalk. Illinois plays Chattanooga.
Illinois.
Yeah, I like it.
Barely. I think Chattanooga puts up a fight.
Kofi Cockburn. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Coburn. I'm sorry. It looks like
I think they
Cockburn, but it's
rename
Coburn. All right. The other one that's going to be a big upset in my mind, Michigan plays as number 11, goes against Colorado State.
Michigan.
Michigan
I
with the
like
upset,
them.
right? Yeah, me too as well. Yeah,
They shouldn't be 11. That makes no sense to me.
All right, Tennessee versus Longwood.
Tennessee will dominate.
I'm with you on that one as well. All right. Ohio State versus Loyola Chicago.
Lola. La 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 Lola.
You got that?
Yeah.
Ooh, Sister Jean.
Upset. Sister Jean.
All right, here we go. All right. Villanova, Delaware.
Nova.
Nova all the way. All right. All right, let's move down to the Midwest. We got Kansas against the play-in winner of last night, Texas Southern.
Kansas got
Yeah, I
that.
agree with you. Creighton versus San Diego State. Now
SD State. Great defense.
I switched on that. I had them, and I'm taking Creighton.
They're so banged up, missing their best player. though.
Their beatdown of Providence was overwhelming in that
They did
tournament.
look
you know?
good.
All right, Iowa against Richmond.
Iowa in a close one.
Ooh, and a close one.
Richmond's not bad.
All right, I got some more news on Iowa coming up later. All right, Providence versus South Dakota State, the Jackrabbits.
I'm with you, South Dakota State.
Yes, that's our upset here, baby. Big one, big one. All right, LSU, Iowa State.
Iowa State.
Yes.
Better
By the way,
team.
G-Money, I picked all 11 C's.
Did you really?
In the 11-6, I picked all 4 11s. Yes.
I actually think I did as well. I think I did as well. Yeah.
All right, Wisconsin against Colgate.
Colgate's solid, but I think Wisconsin wins. But
Well,
it's gonna
Colgate
be-
will brush their teeth well, that's for sure.
yeah, they
Right,
the
right,
whitest
right.
teeth in that. Tony.
Yeah. All right, USC versus Miami, another upset.
Tough one, Miami.
I got Miami.
That's a
as
tough
well.
one,
All
though.
right,
That's
all
tough.
right. All right, and then finally Auburn versus Jacksonville State.
I think Auburn sucks, but they'll be Jacksonville State.
All right. All right, you ready to move on to
Now
the
we're
next
gonna meat and
round?
potatoes.
All right, let's go from the West again. Gonzaga, Memphis.
Oh, I haven't Boise State, but that's all right. Zaga.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, I got Memphis, you got Boise.
That's fine.
All right, next round down, UConn. I have Arkansas. Who do you got?
I have Arkansas. I think they're a solid team.
All right.
As I said earlier.
I think we both have Rutgers, right? And the next one against Texas.
Yeah, but I got Texas Tech beating Rutgers.
I got Texas Tech as well, winning that game, right? Move down. It's the Duke one. I have Duke, Michigan State. What do you got?
I got Davidson beating Duke. Good size upset.
So Davidson has 2 upsets.
Yeah,
two
double upsets. I got them the 10 going on to the Sweet 16.
Wow. All
I
right.
think Duke is way overrated this year.
All right, let's move to the East. This is where we got Baylor against North Carolina.
UNC for the win.
That's,
You with me?
I got that as well. I picked them to upset, yeah. Baylor's got too many injuries. They went
Yeah,
15-0.
they're missing their 2 best players.
Yeah. All right. Now we go Indiana and UCLA. I forget if you have Indiana.
I have St. Mary's.
St. Mary's and UCLA.
I have St. Mary's beating UCLA.
Woo! I got UCLA.
Mini upset.
All right. Vatech. I think we both had Vatech against Purdue. Who do you
Purdue has a number 100th rated defense, and VTech has one of the best offenses, plus a good defense. VTech with a big upset.
Wow. I wanted to take that, but I took Purdue, but I think you might be right on that. All
That
right.
defense is horrible.
All right. Murray State and Kentucky.
I want to take Murray State so bad, but Kentucky's a powerhouse. Kentucky.
Yeah, I got you in Kentucky. All right, let's move over to the South in the Arizona bracket. Who do you got there? Arizona. I think we both had TCU. Oh, you had Seton Hall.
I had Seton Hall.
What?
I like Zona.
I like Zona as well. Let's go down to Kofi Cockburn, Coburn's bracket. Who do you like there?
UAB.
All right,
move
there
on.
you go. I got Illinois moving on, but you got UAB. Michigan, Tennessee.
Tennessee. Yeah, they're going
I
to
think so
dominate.
too. I think Michigan's dream runs out.
Tennessee's D is top 3 in efficiency.
All right, you got Loyola. I go to Ohio State against Villanova. You like Nova?
I do like Nova.
I like Nova as well. All right, let's move down to the Midwest. Kansas, you got.
Kansas has way too much offense for SC State. They're gonna win.
I had Creighton, but Kansas wins that game.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. The next one, did you have Iowa State?
I do have Iowa State as well.
Iowa State against South Dakota State, right?
I think South Dakota State moves on.
You do?
I do.
Wow, all right. Actually,
They got a
that's,
great offense. Number one offense.
That's Iowa, not Iowa State. I got Iowa in that game.
Oh shit! Iowa. I thought you said Iowa State. My fault.
It's
No,
Iowa,
I messed up.
Iowa.
I do have Iowa. winning
Next
that one.
bracket is Iowa State. Iowa State, they beat LSU, right? You picked them to beat LSU. So I got Iowa State and Wisconsin.
I got whiskey to pull it off. Johnny Davis.
Yeah, I'm with you. John Davis is a good player. All right, and then the last one, we got Miami Auburn.
Miami. Auburn is not good.
Wow, another upset.
Auburn's like 4-3 the last 7 games.
All right, I'm running with the SEC. I got Auburn in that one. All right, move back up to the top in the West. What do you got up there?
I want to take Arkansas really bad, but Zaga's the better team.
I'm with you. I got Zaga as well. All right, move down. You already have an upset there.
Oh yeah.
What do you
Texas
got?
Tech. They're dominant. I think they're a great team.
I took Duke. You know what? And now I'm starting to regret it because they lost their last two.
They're coming in cold, and that carries over to the tournament.
I think you're right. Texas Tech might get it. I'm going to stick with Duke. Hey, there's a lot of pressure on those Duke kids.
Right.
They're going to be playing potentially the last game of coach. It could be the last game for coach. If they lose, it's his last game, right?
But that pressure might cause them to lose too, though. They're young. They're youngest team.
I know it. All right, let's move down to the East.
Yep.
We get the North Carolina bracket.
UNC. I think they're a great team. I think they look great this year. They really do.
I actually have
They're hot.
I have UCLA coming out of that.
Okay.
I got UCLA.
I can see that. UCLA, they're a solid team. They fit the top 30 on both ends. I mean,
All right, I struggle with the next one. You have Virginia Tech. I have Purdue. We both got Kentucky. What do you think?
Kentucky's a juggernaut. Kentucky. The only thing that's going to stop Kentucky is injuries, and they're injury prone.
I'll tell you what, G-Money. I watched that SEC game against Tennessee, the semifinal.
Yep.
Those guys couldn't throw the ball in the ocean. If that happens again,
Yeah, they're not.
Purdue wins that game easily.
Their
Or in your
offense is
case,
weak.
Virginia Tech
Right.
wins that game. So I get Kentucky moving on, but I'm scared. I'm very
I am too.
scared. All right, move over to the other side of the bracket in the South. What do you got up the top?
Zona. UAB's Cinderella run is over.
I got Zona 2. Who do you got in the next bracket?
Tennessee.
I'm with you, Tennessee too. Strong SEC. All right, let's move down to the Midwest. Who do you got in that? Kansas?
I got Iowa upsetting Kansas. Best offense in basketball, and their defense is getting better.
Number 5, Iowa. Yes, we both got them. That's right. Here we go. All right, move down to the bottom of that bracket. Who do you got there?
I got Wisconsin. I mean, I don't like any of these teams in the bottom
No,
half,
I
but
don't.
Wisconsin's the best of the
See, but
bunch.
I have to say the Midwest is probably the one where we might see the most upsets, I think.
I agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm with you. I got Wisconsin on that one. All right, move back. Let's go. We're going to go head off now to the Final Four.
The general population is not going to like this, but I think Texas Tech beats Zaga. I'll tell you why. Because Zaga struggles with physical defensive teams, a.k.a. St. Mary's, and that's who Texas Tech is. Texas Tech is a microcosm of St. Mary's, and they're going to beat them, and they're going to win pretty convincingly.
I got Gonzaga. I'm
A
playing
lot of
sharp.
brackets are going to get busted.
I'm playing shark, but I got Zaga on that one. All right, move down to the bottom. Who do you got?
It's going to be a great game against two blue bloods, but I think Kentucky pulls it off. Close game.
So as the big Kentucky fan here, I love Kentucky Blue. I actually picked UCLA. I don't know if they're going to be able to shoot the ball. I don't trust their shooting, outside shooting. So I got UCLA. All right, move at the top. You got Zona going all the way?
Nope, Tennessee.
You got Tennessee in upset.
I do. Yep. I think I think Tennessee is the best team right now. Their record in the last few, I think they've won 12 of the last 13 games. They're on fire. So I think that carries over.
I got Zona. All right, let's move down to the Midwest. This is the interesting one. Who do you got?
Iowa, great team.
I do too. I got a 5 Iowa. All right, so I got a 5 Iowa. I've got a 4 UCLA. I got a 1 Zaga, and I got a 1 Arizona. You got a 4, a 2, a 5,
and a 3.
And a 3.
No ones.
You got no ones. No chalk
No
talk.
chalk.
All right, so
Taking
give me a
chances.
winner. Give me a winner.
All right, so I got Tech beating Kentucky. I think they're too physical. I think they're a good team. Got enough offense when they need it. I got Tennessee putting the clamps on Iowa. And then my champion is Texas Tech.
Texas Tech. Chris Beard, their coach, who fled the scene and went to Texas last year, right?
Yeah, I think the new coach is gonna make history.
I'm taking the other new coach. I got Arizona to win it all. I got Arizona beating Iowa. I got Gonzaga beating UCLA. I got Zags going against Arizona. all West Coast final, but I got Arizona winning the thing.
I mean, I could see that. I could see like 7 teams winning. I mean, this year I feel like it's not as cut and dry as other years.
Correct.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could see Zona. I could see Zaga. I could see Tennessee. I could see Texas Tech. I could see. I could also see Kansas. I mean, if Kansas gets by Iowa, they're in the Final Four.
I'm not sold on Kansas. I think they're a paper champion.
You think so?
Yeah. Bill Self, I think, is a lazy coach. He gets the job done because they recruit because of brand. I don't know. I don't see it happening.
Akko I don't even know how to say his name. You know what I'm talking about?
He's a great player.
He's a great player. And they have
He's a
some secondary.
showstopper.
Oh, he's awesome.
He's a showstopper.
But
All right, Kentucky fans, I'm sorry. I know I love you, Blue, but I don't see it happening. Anything else before we sign off?
No, I think it's going to be a great tournament. I look forward to a ton of upsets, and I hope Zaga loses so everyone's bracket's busted and mine's not.
Hey, by the way, if you think we're wrong, go on the ESPN bracket, go to the PB&Z 2022 bracket, and make your pick. All right, fans.